In today's video, I would love to share with you my 2019 goals. Hello and welcome to my channel. If we have not met before, my name is Yana. I'm married to Will. We have 2 little boys. So I'm a mom, a wife, I'm a wedding photographer, business owner. I'm a pretty busy person and I try to succeed at a lot of things. Sometimes that does not happen. But on this channel, I share things that work for me, that help me to be productive, and try to share my experiences, and hopefully they help you to have a little bit easier journey for yourself. So on this channel, I talk about productivity, work, life, motherhood, all those good things. So if this is something that you are interested in, I would love to have you as my subscriber. So in today's video, I'm sharing my 2019 goals. So hopefully this is something that is interesting for you to hear. I'm always very curious to hear other people's stories, other people's ideas, plans, whatever happens in their life, just to see maybe I could use some of their thoughts and whatever happens in their life in my life, because everyone does things slightly different, and it is always interesting and very helpful to see maybe someone else is doing it a little bit better than I am. So today I'm sharing my goals, and hopefully they are interesting and helpful to you to hear. In my previous video, and I'm going to link it in the description of this video, how I set my goals and what the process I go through, which I find is very helpful to have a certain process that you go through, not just try to find random things to put on your to-do list, put on your goal list, because if you know your why and your end goal, it is a lot easier to put put very good goals on your list. So I will be reading from my notebook. That's a very big planner. So I will be reading from my planner because I have my goals on every, this is a little bit crossed out, but I have my goals set and written on to every week layout, so that I have my goals visible to me at all times and I know exactly what are the important things in my life. So I basically have them, I rewrite them from week to week as I plan my week. So let me read them to you. Number 1, and these are not in any particular order. These are just written the way I wrote them. All of them are important, and I talk about that in how to set goals video, because I feel like every area of life is extremely important, because you're a whole human being, and if something is not taken care of, everything else will be dysfunctioning a little bit. So my goal number 1 is and that's about spiritual growth area of life, to get to know God and his will for me, and that is all. Very broad. All of my goals are very broad, because then I can not interpret it in any way possible, but for every part of my life there are different things that I will be doing according to this goal. So let's say with this, to get to know God, currently the only thing that I'm doing is reading Bible. I mean, not the only, so it's reading Bible, praying, and journaling when I can. For another period of life, it potentially could be reading some kind of devotional or reading any particular books that could be helpful. But currently that's the action steps would be those routines. So that's one goal. My second goal is to create a simple, beautiful home for me, my family, and people around me. And again, this is very broad and can mean many different things to everyone else. I know exactly what it means to me and what projects will be coming with this goal. And I have a lot of decluttering projects on my list, a lot of organizing, and then possibly a little bit of decorating. So that's the goal for my home. My children area of life is to love my kids, and that is all. And again, for everyone, I feel like if you have children, this is like the best goal ever, to love your kids. And then there will be many different things and many different projects and routines that will be added onto onto your to-do list. For me currently, I have a preschooler and a toddler, so it might look very different than if you have school-age children or tiny babies. And you will love them in a very different way, and you will take care of them in a very different way. So for me, we'll be registering Will for kindergarten, making sure that his daily preschool things are done and his lunches are prepared. And for my younger one, Misha, it's spending a lot of time with him and hugging him and making sure that he feels loved and he feels like he has my attention when he needs it. And a few other things like going to the library and feeding them, watching them, hugging them, reading books, many things. I will, if you're interested, let me know. I can just go through all the projects that I have on my list, or for any particular area if this is interesting to you. So the next one is my significant other, my spouse, my husband, and to love and to communicate with Will, with my husband. And that is all. There are a few things that I do to make sure that he feels loved, and the way you figure that out, you ask your spouse, how do you want me to love you, to make sure that you're feeling loved and taken care of, and he or she will tell you. Another goal under my work area of life is to take care of my wedding photography clients, and again, it's making sure that they feel taken care of, and I know how they do, so I have to do those things. My next goal is to grow monetary income through the gifts and talents that God gave me. And again, this is a work goal, and there are again a few projects that I will be working on. One is my stock photography business. I have a stock photography website where I'm selling floral images for business and personal use. If this YouTube channel, I am hoping that it will grow and potentially bring some income, then anything else that will come to my mind that will potentially be monetary beneficial to my family, this is what I'm open to, and I am thinking through, and I want to work on it in 2019. My next goal is related to my health, and it says become healthier and stronger. And it will be very simple for me because I cannot commit to long extensive workouts currently, because I have two small children that I take care of full-time, plus I do a lot of work with my wedding photography and all other projects that, as you can tell, I just want to do things. So I cannot commit. I don't have time and ability to do a lot of working out. And the way I am doing it is that I just try to get a 5-minute workout in the morning, very simple, something that makes me feel good, nothing crazy. And then I just move my body throughout the day as I feel like is necessary for me. I have a few reminders when I stand up and do a few squats, and then I might run in one spot and my kids are making fun of me, but I just try to move myself so that I have a little bit of more blood flowing through my body. One more goal is concerning my home, particularly home office, and it is create a simple and streamlined office. Currently I have a lot of paper clutter that I need to take care of, declutter some of it, put certain things on the to-do list, and then make sure that my office is as streamlined as I can make it, and my workflows are perfect and nothing gets stuck and pushed away into the corners of my house, and it's nice and clean and easy, and bills are paid on time. And my last goal for 2019 is pertaining relationships, and it just says grow relationships. And this goal will be for me to have at least monthly meetups with my friends and try to spend time with them and build relationships, because I feel like I have lost a lot of closeness with my friends because I moved 2 times because I had kids, and when you have small children, it changes your life, the way how much time you can spend with your friends. So I feel lonely very often. So this was my goal for 2018, and I made some progress on it, but I definitely need a lot more growth in that area. So this is on my plan to have either, well, the hope is weekly meetings, so weekly lunches or dinners on Sunday with my friends, but I'm giving myself grace, and monthly minimum would be very acceptable to me. So those were my 2019 goals. I hope they were interesting to you. If you have anything on your goal list that I didn't mention, I would be curious to hear what unique things are you planning on doing, what you want to do, what inspires you. I would love to hear it from you in the comments. I hope this video was helpful. The best compliment you can give me would be a like. If you like this video, you might be interested in checking out the other video of how I set my goals. And my next video is going to be about how to take action on your goals and how to make sure that you don't have a blur of thoughts and anxiety of what am I missing, what am I supposed to be working on next, and how I plan everything out with my goals and how I take action to make sure that I make the good progress on my goals. I will see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.